Today we are taking a look at Super Sonico. This is the reverse bunny version from the BiCute Bunnies Figure line by FuRyu. The Super Sonico project follows Sonico through music, modeling, and her everyday life. It brings together her activities in entertainment with the lighter moments of her daily routine. Sonico is known for her cheerful personality, warm presence, and strong connection to music. These qualities give her a bright and memorable role within the project. Today's highlights for this figure are the reverse bunny outfit, the fishnet tights made with actual thread, and the posing that brings out the body line. The first highlight is the reverse bunny outfit, the black cups, the open upper piece with its collar and puff sleeves, and the straps around the waist and upper thighs are arranged as separate sections. Black remains the main color, while the open areas across the chest, abdomen, waist, and thighs make the body line easy to follow. The narrow straps connect the waist to the thigh bands while keeping the open layout clearly visible from both the front and the back. The second highlight is the fishnet tights made with actual thread. Fine black threads cross diagonally and form repeated diamond-shaped openings from the thighs to the feet. The mesh sits over the legs as a separate layer and follows the curves of the knees, calves, and ankles. A back seam also runs down each leg, adding a clear vertical line through the fishnet pattern. The third highlight is the pose. The upper body faces forward while the waist shifts slightly to the side. One arm bends upward with the hand held around shoulder height, while the other arm extends diagonally away from the body. One leg moves forward and the other stays behind it, so the legs cross below the knees. These different angles create a smooth flow from the upper body, through the waist and down toward the feet. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The face looks straight ahead, while the head is tilted slightly to one side. The large eyes use purple and pink as their main colors, with blue accents and several white highlights inside them. The black upper eyelid lines become thicker toward the outer edges, and the eyelashes give the rounded eyes a clear outline. The mouth opens wide, with the tongue visible along the lower part of the mouth. This gives Super Sonico a cheerful and lively expression. The bangs separate into several locks from the top of the head. A longer central lock falls diagonally across the middle of the face, while shorter sections frame the forehead and run above the eyes. The outer tips curve inward beside the cheeks. Longer side locks fall toward the chest, with some passing in front of the shoulders and others running along the outside of the neck. The hair spreads across the back, reaches the waist, and divides into thinner locks near the ends. The hair is pink on the outside and pale pastel blue on the inside. The blue becomes visible where the locks open away from the back and body, and the boundary between the two colors continues along each lock toward the tip. Pink remains dominant from the front, while angled and side views reveal more of the pastel blue underneath. Silver and black headphones cover the sides of the head. Rounded silver housings sit over black ear pads, with several circular steps across their outer surfaces. Two silver arches run across the top of the head, with a black band following the crown between them. Two black bunny ears rise above the headphones. One stands upright, while the other bends strongly outward. A black collar follows the neck and is fastened at the center with a silver button. The collar spreads across the shoulders and continues directly into short puff sleeves. Each sleeve swells around the shoulder before changing into a narrow frilled edge at the lower end. The front is widely open, leaving the two black cups underneath clearly separated from the collar and sleeves. A thin black strap descends from the center of the collar and passes vertically between the cups to the area below the bust. The upper edges of the cups follow the rounded shape of the chest, while their lower edges connect to a black band running beneath the bust. That band continues around the outside of the chest, passes beneath the arms, and wraps toward the back. Together, the collar, central strap, cups, and lower band divide the open chest area with narrow lines and broader black sections. The abdomen remains open from below the bust to the waist. The navel sits at the center with gentle changes in the surface around it. The upper body faces forward while the waist shifts slightly to the side. This creates a smooth curve from the chest through the abdomen and into the hips. Black is used as the main color of the reverse bunny outfit, so the exposed areas across the chest, sides, and abdomen remain clearly defined. One arm bends upward with the hand held around shoulder height. The other arm extends diagonally away from the body, with the wrist bent and the fingertips gently curved. Wide black cuffs wrap around both wrists, with two round silver buttons on each one. Their squared edges project slightly beyond the wrists, and pink nail color appears at the fingertips of both hands. A thin black band circles the upper waist, with a wider black band positioned below it. A narrow strip of exposed skin remains between them, and a short vertical section connects the two bands at the front center. Beneath the wider band, another open section appears before a separate thin black band runs around the lower waist. These alternating black bands and open areas divide the transition from the abdomen to the hips into several layers. The black briefs cover the center of the front. Outside them, black straps descend from the waist toward the upper thighs. Each vertical strap connects to a horizontal band around the thigh, leaving a broad open area between the briefs, straps, and thigh bands. At the back, the outer straps and thigh bands frame the open areas beside the briefs. A white bunny tail sits at the center, formed from several rounded sections gathered into one compact shape. The long pink hair falls above it and reaches the waist. A strip of exposed skin remains below each thigh band, and the fishnet tights begin lower down as a separate element. The waist straps do not connect to the tights. A wide black band circles the top of each fishnet section and marks the change from skin to mesh. The tights use actual black thread. Fine strands cross diagonally to form repeated diamond-shaped openings from the thighs to the feet. A back seam runs down each leg from the top of the fishnet section to near the ankle. The direction of the mesh changes around the knees, calves, and ankles as it follows the shape of the legs. One leg extends diagonally forward while the other is placed behind it. The legs cross below the knees and continue in different directions toward the feet. Black pumps complete the lower body. Their rounded closed toes and open insteps allow the fishnet tights to remain visible. The thicker front soles narrow beneath the arches and connect to thin high heels. This figure is approximately 29 centimeters tall. That is about 11.4 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Super Sonico by FuRyu stands out because this figure combines a cheerful expression, a black reverse bunny outfit, long two-tone hair, and a pose that guides the eye naturally across the whole piece. The face looks straight ahead, while the slight tilt of the head adds a gentle change to the outline. The large eyes use purple and pink with blue accents and white highlights. The open mouth and visible tongue give her a bright and lively expression. The hair strengthens that presentation very effectively. The bangs divide into several locks around the forehead and eyes, while the longer side sections fall toward the chest. The hair reaches the waist, with pink across the outside and pale pastel blue appearing along the inside of the opened locks. The silver and black headphones remain clearly visible beside the hair, while the two bunny ears extend upward at different angles. The upper body works well because the outfit layout and the pose support each other closely. The black collar continues into the short puff sleeves, while the open front reveals the separate cups, central strap, and band beneath the bust. One arm bends upward, with the hand held around shoulder height, while the other extends diagonally away from the body. The black cuffs, silver buttons, and pink nails add smaller details around the hands. The lower body gives the reverse bunny design much of its impact. Black remains the main color, making the open areas across the waist, hips, and thighs easy to distinguish. The straps connect the waist to the thigh bands, but they remain separate from the fishnet tights below. The tights use actual thread, with repeated diamond-shaped openings and a back seam running down each leg. One leg extends diagonally forward, while the other remains behind it, creating a crossing line below the knees. The black pumps continue that line through to the feet, while the white bunny tail adds a clear accent at the back. What makes the figure especially effective is the way the face, central strap, layered waist, and crossed legs connect into one easy-to-follow flow. Because of that, fans of Super Sonico will likely enjoy this piece very much. Collectors who like reverse bunny outfits, actual thread fishnet tights, and poses that bring out the body line should find it a very satisfying addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.